guys, in today's video on this very wet day, I'm going to be talking to you about a must-have product for any household. And I'm talking, of course, about the Anker 521 power station, a extremely useful device that could save your life, could make your life so much more convenient, and has so many cool features in here at an amazing price point. But before we dive into it, you might be asking yourself, what is a power station? And I have here one of these USB power packs, which most people are fairly familiar with. I've had this one for a couple of years. You can see how dirty it is. But essentially, this is a USB charging brick with a built-in battery that allows you to charge one, some of them are two, this one is two, USB devices at the same time. And for the most part, one of these can charge your phone 50% to 150%. Whereas a device like this can charge your phone over 40 times. It can power your lamps. It has a built-in light. It has all kinds of cool features, including two AC outlets, one DC plug. It has two USB ports and a Type-C charger, all in one cool power station. All right, guys, well, to give a little bit of a disclaimer, I want to let you know that this is not a sponsored video. I am not affiliated with Anker or any other power station manufacturer or anything like that. This is a device that I've purchased with my own money, and it is a device that I've been using for the last 6 months every single day to give you guys an honest review. This is the first style video like this, so hopefully you guys like it. If you do, please leave a comment or check out the affiliate links that we have down in the description for discounts on purchasing this product through our affiliate link. All right, guys, well, let's turn on the display here. I have been excited now for quite a while to make this video because the Anker 521 packs so much into such a small configuration. Again, comparing that power station, or the power pack, this power station has the ability to charge a smartphone over 40 times. It can charge your laptop 5 to 6 times. It has a built-in light here on the front that has two different modes. And then it can power most small household items using one of the two AC outlets here that I showed. It can jumpstart your car using the DC outlet, or you can power DC powered supplies. And it has 3 IQ quick charging USB, and one's a Type-C port right on the front. This thing is so useful and potentially could save your life in different types of scenarios, and I want to go over those here right now. All right, so there's really 3 different types of scenarios where this comes in handy, and the first is more of a convenience. With its smaller frame and its power, I've been able to take it out in the back of my property, and as most viewers know, we have a couple of acres here, and I've been able to jumpstart our tractor when that's died. I've been able to take it with me and jumpstart an entire vehicle with it. So it has the cold cranking amps that are necessary to be able to handle something like that. And that's great. Up in my barn, I do have power in it, but on the first floor, I don't have a lot of lighting installed. So I've taken this out and I've plugged in a couple of lamps into it, or kind of a surge protector, outlet extender, and been able to power a couple of lamps out there for 2 or 3 days before needing to charge the actual power station itself. So there's so many useful things when we road trip. It's a device that we take with us. It can jumpstart our car, like I mentioned. Actual using phones in your car as they charge use up a lot of electricity and can be a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle, especially if it's charging when your vehicle's off. So every time that we've gone on a road trip this past summer, I have taken this device with me and told my family of 6 all to charge all the devices off this at the same time. I will have my DJI drone with me, which is charging a 3-pack of batteries. And then I will also have my DSLR camera and my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it can handle it all the entire time. When we went camping this summer, we were gone for 4 days, and the entire time we've powered everything that we needed, including a lamp, off this device on a single charge. We did not have to worry about plugging it in. We didn't have to worry about finding USB charging bricks. And really, that brings me to the reason why I bought this device, and that is because in a household of 6, 4 children and my wife, they constantly took off with my power bricks that you plug into the wall. And having this device means you don't need that anymore. This sits in our living room. It's plugged in all of the time. You can use it while it's plugged in so the battery stays at 100%. And I can plug everything directly into it. And then when I need it to go, I unplug it from the wall and I take it with me, and it's as simple as that. All right, guys, well, I had to go in and change my shirt because unfortunately it started raining out pretty hard, but it has stopped now. So hopefully we can get through this video. But like I was saying a moment ago, a power station like this truly does have the potential to save someone's life. And I want to give a little bit of a synopsis of a story that happened to me a number of years ago. As I've said multiple times in the channel and probably in this video already, I reside here in Michigan, and approximately 11 years ago, we experienced a significant ice storm which resulted in a power outage that lasted 11 days. And that was an extremely cold weather. We'd gotten like 2.5 inches of ice. It was a horrible experience, and at that time, I had a traditional generator and about 3-4 days worth of fuel. And I quickly found out just how fast a generator burns through fuel when it's running consistently like that 24/7. Just providing some lighting, charging our phones, and having our phone modem up, we went through that 4 days worth of fuel in almost 2.5, pushing 2 3/4 days. So we went through it pretty quickly, and I truly wasn't prepared at that point. And unfortunately, one of our neighbors who lived down the street, an elderly gentleman, on the 3rd day, shortly after we lost power, had suffered from a massive heart attack. And unfortunately, he did not have a standby generator. His wife didn't have access to any power. Their phones were down, everything. So she had to walk several houses. Thankfully, some neighbors got involved and started helping out. But she was walking door to door trying to find someone who had power, who could make a phone call. And it took her about 1 hour and 45 minutes before one of the neighbors found someone. During that time, as she was walking around, she fell several times, which I believe resulted in a broken rib, if I remember correctly. I don't remember all the details. Like I said, it was 11 years ago. But as that happened, they were able to find someone. She was injured. It took over 6 hours for EMS to arrive on scene and to evacuate him out. The fire marshal had to come pick him up in an SUV because it was so bad and drive him to the front of our subdivision, which was out in the country. It was just a miserable experience. And even though he did survive and she eventually recovered, there was a lot of opportunity for a power station like this to help this family out in this scenario. First off, she wouldn't have had to have left the home, so she wouldn't have been injured, and it would have saved 1 hour and 45 minutes for EMS to make it on scene, which meant that he could have potentially recovered more so than he did. And like I said, thankfully, he survived, she recovered. But having a power station, and I keep pointing this way because it's behind me, having a power station like this has the potential to help out so much in a scenario like that. So it doesn't have to be an everyday type piece of technology. Maybe you get something like this, you plug it in your kitchen counter or a storage closet or something like that, and you forget it. And that's okay, because having this kind of device just ready to go at all times is really an ideal situation. So again, you don't have to be a prepper. You don't have to be a tech person or an electrician or anything like that. You simply pick this device up, you plug it in, and you forget about it. Like I said, myself, I do take it out with me quite a bit. We go around all the time with it. In fact, I've taken it to work several times just to have it as I'm traveling around. I do drive around different schools, so having it in my vehicle, the fast charging on it is excellent, both to charge itself and then to charge your devices as well. But like I said, there's so many things you can power, and I'm actually going to take it here in my barn in just a second. I'll plug in some lights and show you. Because it is a MTTC, pure sine wave converter, it means that you're getting consistent power. You're not going to get flickering of lights or anything like that. But like I did say earlier in the video, this is an entry-level power station. There's so many other different sizes. So if you need something that's maybe double the size, you can pick that up. Anker has it for about $499 for that size. The great thing about this one is the fact that just a couple of months ago when I was searching prices, it was $229, then it dropped down to $219, and then it's kind of flatlined at $199. Using our affiliate link, I was able to talk Anker into giving our subscribers a discount, and you can pick it up for, I believe it's $169 right now with free shipping, and for the most part it's available in 1 to 2 days through Amazon using that link. So again, if you can help support our channel, we would appreciate it. We get a kickback of like $1 or $2. Again, we are not sponsored by Anker or anyone else. In fact, if Anker wanted to send us some devices to check out, we'd be happy to do it. But right now, this thing is so useful, and I trust Anker so much. I'm currently saving up for a whole home one. Those devices range between $3,000 to $6,000. So there are a lot of options there. But again, I mean, you cannot go wrong with this. It's lightweight, it's powerful. There's just so many things that you can do with it. So please check it out. I want everyone to have a safe fall. I want everyone to have a safe winter this year. Even if you're not in a cold climate, having something like this just gives some peace of mind. So if you have any questions, any comments, concerns, anything like that, or you want to know some more information on this product, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll try to get to it. I'm pretty good about answering questions in there within a day or two. You can also use the link portion to check out, and I'll have affiliate links to all the different size power stations that they have, including the whole home one. Just check them out. Worst case scenario, it's not something that you want. Best case scenario, you pick it up, you lose power this winter, and you're able to make some phone calls. You're able to have some conveniences. Hopefully it doesn't come to any kind of point where someone needs that in an emergency situation, but it's there if you need it. So again, any questions, feel free to ask. And other than that, guys, I appreciate you for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.